on. Everybody clap your hands. Hold on. What is that? Man, y'all don't know about this. Y'all don't know about this. Go get your mama. Go get your mama. Let her listen to this. Y'all see the braids? Y'all see the nails? Oh, I'm back, baby. Can I have everybody singing in the back before we get started? Hold on, what it say? She's a bad mama. Yeah. I'm not an average YouTuber. There's a vibe you gotta have to watch my videos. We gotta warm up. This how they been moving at the cookout. Hold on. Hey, Shad. How your nephew's doing? He still play football? That just be moving. That should be at the cookout jamming. Period. What's motherfucking poppin'? I'm back at y'all with another motherfucking video. As you can see, I have a new look. You know, I just can't keep the same hair for longer. You know, they be saying dark skins don't try to color stuff. You know, it don't work for your skin. They lie, because I look good. I got the nails. I haven't had nails in like a cute year and a half. If you've been following me for a while, you remember I had the zit grabbers a long time ago. Girl, get into it. Get into it. It's called ombre. But yes, girl, call me Beyonce because I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling my. I just want to stop and say I'm really appreciative of the love that y'all are showing on this channel. Like, what? At this point, I could pop my shit, girl. I'm a YouTuber, yes. And we lit, yes. And I got the dopest viewers on this whole app, yes. But I just want to say I love y'all and genuinely from the bottom of my heart. This chair keep on, she needs some oil. This chair sound like a bed out the hood. Hey. But anyway, I'm gonna try not to move so much, but just ignore it. It was annoying me. But from the bottom of my heart, like I cannot express just genuinely how much I really do appreciate y'all for watching my video. Even right now, you do not have to be watching this, but you watching this. And that right there, before YouTube give me my first check or I get any money in my future, it's a mental check every single time one of y'all watch my videos. That feeling is worth more than money to me. I really do appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch me. But anyways, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. As you can tell by the title of this video, yeah, it happened to me. Ironic. You know, God got a way of teaching you a lesson. I got catfished. I just want to give a disclaimer for this video. I was, y'all know how sometimes we have them nights where it's just like, I'm just very desperate and I'm just gonna get it how I live. It was one of those nights. And I'm a bad bitch. I should have never let that happen. I should have put my, but you know, some good things and bad things came out of it. So I guess it's just a living, learning lesson, but we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Okay, so this story time is going to take place in lovely, lovely Cincinnati, Ohio. For those of you that do not know, I actually went off to school for a few years. In the fall of 2017 was my first year in college. I went to Northern Kentucky University, which is like on the state line of Kentucky and Ohio, like Cincinnati's right there. And this was my first year. The year had went by nice, but towards the end of the year, me and my friend had came up with a plan to get an apartment together instead of me coming back home for the summer. Well, she was still living with her folks, but you know me, I'm an out-of-state student, so while I'm up here, I'm gonna just move. When we move out of our dorms at the end of the year, I was gonna move into our apartment. I'm talking about we was ready, we got clear, I'm talking about deposit ready, all of that. And that's exactly what I did. I moved in by myself. Yes, for a while, I had my own apartment. I was grown. It didn't have no furniture in it or nothing, but you know me, I'm 18, girl, I'm just happy to have my own shit. But my family thinking I'm about to come back home, I'm calling them. Nah, girl, I got it. So I was in my own apartment. I remember I had picked up extra shifts at my job. I was working at Taco Bell, and I was making a little side coin from Instagram, so I was able to, you know, to pay the bills. Well, at least for the first month. So like for a cool couple weeks, I'm talking about I was waking up every day, catching the bus to go to work, like a average working American. Felt so wrong, I didn't know what I was doing. And you know, some nights when I got off work, I would, you know, want a little attention. You know, boys always hit me up on my social medias because I have a big platform, but they be all over the country. What good is you gonna do to me and you in Texas? I'm in Ohio, baby. What's going on? You know, me, I'm a real in-person type. It's hard for me to act like I'm just gonna keep the same energy, and I know that we're not gonna meet no time soon. But let me find out he's close. Suddenly, I'm interested. So this one night in particular, I remember I had worked a long day at work. And by the time I got home, I was tired. And I didn't have no furniture. I was sleeping on my dorm bed sheets. I made a pallet out of it on the floor, like some real hood bitch shit. And I was gladly sleeping on the floor, girl. Yes, in my own shit. Because the girl I was moving in with, after that month was up, her folks was gonna furnish the whole place. So I was really just gonna be there by myself, you know, for a month. But I was like, cool, girl, I can wait. I'm good. Bitch, I'm from Atlanta. We used to sleeping on the floor, girl. What's up? So when I got home, and I ain't gonna lie, I was horny. Yes, pretty people get horny. And I downloaded this app called Jack. Now, some of the girls watching know what Jack'd is. Jack'd is probably some people's biggest fucking mistake. Jack'd for some people was the last mistake they made before they died. Jack'd is the gay, quickie hookup app where you can meet, you know, hot, horny singles in your area. And yeah, I had heard about her, but you know, I really wasn't using her frequently. I mean, I used it before. But you know, at this point, I hadn't used it in a while. So no, you really horny when you download Jack, girl. All the gays, no, girl, if you get on Jack'd, you won't eat. But you know, I downloaded it, you know, just having fun, you know, just to see like what's gonna happen. You know, I'm pretty, I could get some. So I set my little profile up, had my little pictures going. You know, all I used to do, because I was pretty. See, ugly people, I feel like they be on there like all night long. All I had to do was make an account, put my pictures up there, and then open it, turn my location on, and then close out the app. Because when you close out the app, it'll tell you the last time you was on. So as long as I open it and close it like every 10 minutes, you know, niggas will see that I was just on there. So they're going to try to, you know, message you and get your attention. Like, hey, what's up? And it worked. Niggas was hitting me up out the ass. But they was all like dirty and old looking. Like, I was desperate that night. But I still have standards. So I remember that one dude, he had hit me up. And he was looking right. He was looking buff. He was looking good. I'm talking about like, he was looking good for Jack. Because they all looking ass. But out of the choices, he was the best. He's like, you know, he hit me up like, hey, what's up, baby? Baby. You know I wear my heart on my sleeve, girl. You can't call me baby. Hey. So I was like, what's up? So we got to chat, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to, you know, pull up on her, But he was at work, and he wouldn't have got off work until like 4 in the morning. It's midnight. I can't wait. I need to go now. So he was like, well, how about you just take my number down and I can pull up on you tomorrow? I'm off work. Okay, you talking to me nice. Okay, friend. And you look good. And you got a car. And you got a job. You could pull up. So I got his number and we talked on the phone and he sounded good, bitch. I was like, oh. And then he sent me a picture of his wood. It was so thick. So I go to sleep happy. At this point, I'm not horny no more because like now I have wood to look forward to. So that's like a mental nut right there, girl. I can go to sleep peaceful.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Hi, I just want to interrupt this video really quickly to just put a little side note in here. Y'all know that boy that made that song, Old Town Road? He is so fine. I really want to suck his, you know, I'm just going to step out on faith. And if you are watching this little boy, DM me. You can nut in my mouth. Okay, back to the video. Bitch, I'm excited. So I got off work at like 10 something, made it home. Got in the shower. When I got out of the shower, I looked at my phone. I seen he had texted me. Oh, and no, he knew I was a boy. Like I wasn't. It was a gay app, so bitch. I just wanted to let that be known. I wasn't tricking him. He knew the tea. He knew what was going on. He was like, "What's up, baby? When you want me to pull up?" Now. So he said, "Send him to Eddie." So I sent him to Eddie. So just like before, I'm still a virgin, but you know, every night could be that night. You got to be prepared. I'm not gonna be caught all over these boys. So I'm all cleaned up, you know, I sent him to Ed, you know, he's telling me, oh yeah, you ain't far at all. I'm gonna be there in about 30 minutes. And I already gave him the rundown of like, I was a college student, I have no furniture. He was cool with that, like he wanted to kick it with me, for me. Here I am, thinking I'm about to fall in love with somebody I met on Jack. I was desperate. I'm rubbing every inch of my body down. I got this little oversized little jacket on. I got my little tight little underwear on with my little socks on. You know, I just look like a hoe. Cause he was buff, like he was brown skin, had a beard, buff ass motherfucking nigga, like strong, bruh. He was 6'1", and he had pretty eyes, like girl. I was about to bless this boy. And the wood was nice, oh my. How was I fucking wrong? So then he texted me and said he was outside. So the way my apartments was, like when I looked out the door, it was like, you know, the walkway to go down the steps. So I'm looking like, it's pitch black outside. So I'm like, he should be the only car I see. I don't see no car. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know that he had already got out of the car and was already walking up the steps. So then I'm peeking out the window, you know, so I'm like, oh girl, where he at? Like, girl, what's up? This big, round, bodacious baby bull start walking up the motherfucking steps. Girl, my heart dropped down to my knees. He had on this supersized red collar shirt. When I tell you he was big. Big. What on? He walked up to that door. And look at me. He don't even know I'm on the other side of the door looking dead at him, scared. And then I hear a knock, knock, knock. And bitch, I'm some motherfucking extra. I'm standing at the door. And I'm gonna make the little foot noises like I'm walking to the door. And then I start fidgeting with the locks, acting like I'm unlocking. I'm standing there the whole time. I'm scared. And I was thinking, do I let him in? Maybe the peephole had some dust on it and that's what was making him look like a boom bat. I opened that door. That nasty pot-bellied cretin was looking at me. And before I can even say, come on in, I opened the door, he started walking past me. Ah! Listen, love. I don't know what you thought was gonna happen. This ain't gonna work. So I closed the door and I'm literally crying inside. When I tell y'all he was nothing like the picture was him. But it was taken in 1993. He was kind of bald. He had like a little bald spot on the top. He still had some hair though. He had a scruffy beard. It didn't look like his picture. And he was fat. Now I know I'm thick. I'm not the skinniest person out there. And I'm not body shaming by no means. But don't try to make it seem like you fit and you're not. That boy had a Dunlap. Do you know what a Dunlap is? When your belly Dunlapped over your damn belt buckle. We can't even see the buckle. Fat ass. And he had to be like 5'10". He wasn't even 6'2". Ugh. But you know, I forgot to mention, when we was talking, he said he loved eating ass. I hope you're hungry. Cause that's all you eating tonight, girl. Baby. So I was like, you know what? Let's just see how the night goes. So we sitting down on my little pallet and he started talking to me about his job and why he was so late and da-da-da-da and da-da-da. Boy, I'm a hoe. Get straight to the point. Come on. We hit a nut. We not finna be friends. This definitely ain't finna be no regular. Come on, help me make my mistake and I'm gonna regret it in the morning and we're just gonna keep this rolling. So we talking for like 15 minutes. I'm sitting here acting like I'm interested. But you know, after a while, I'm a blunt person. So what's up? So he started taking his pants off and when he took his pants off, it was thick. It wasn't long. And the way his stomach was sitting right above it, it just, no. I looked at that mess. He was like, oh, I'm a grower. Don't worry about that. I hope the fuck so. And you know, I could lie and say I just didn't touch him at all. But no, I'm going to keep it a stack with y'all. We family. We growing. I sucked it. It didn't stank or nothing. It just looked a mess and he looked a mess. And I ain't even gonna cap. I had a moment of weakness that night. I was going and he was enjoying it. It was for a good 5 minutes before I was like, you know what? I'm good. I can't do this. I'm a bad bitch. I look like this. He looks like that. This is benefiting him more than it's benefiting me. No. So I remember after like 5 minutes, I stood up and I was like, you said you eat ass, right? He was like, yeah. Go ahead. Now, y'all, I have had my ass ate once before this, and it was the night I almost lost my virginity. That story time is coming soon. And it felt great. This is gonna be my second time. So I was on like all fours. So I was doggy style. I'm gonna have ass tooted up in the air. And I'm just laying there, just waiting. And he had a fat tongue. That thing, it was wild. Oh my God. This is about to get graphic. If you're watching this with your family, you know how when we be watching movies with our mamas and daddies and the sexual scene come on and we just act like we know. Go ahead and do that because it's about to get graphic. He took his man hands and spread this ass open. And he, when I tell y'all, girl, something came over me, girl. When I tell you jumped, oh, that boy got to eat. Let me teach you ladies something. Y'all be sleeping on these big boys. Get you a big nigga. If you like getting head or getting down that service orally, get you a big nigga. You can tell by his body he like to eat. Them niggas know how to eat. I kid you not, that boy was in me. Like I feel like I lost my virginity to this time. He was spitting and it was great. At that point, I had never moaned with a boy. Any sexual interaction I've had with a boy, I've never moaned. Cause it's always just head. What I look like moaning while I'm giving a nigga head? No, that's doing too much. You know it's good when you have an involuntary moan. I wasn't even trying to. That boy got deep up in his booty. I'm talking about before I knew it. Oh my God. I am too much. Don't judge me. And I'm a thick bitch. I have a lot of ass back there. That boy was handling me. He did that for a cool 20 minutes straight. Swear to God. I was in heaven. Heaven. Nothing mattered. I'm seeing the eyes in the back of my head, boy. And then I felt his tongue start going lower. He started going for the balls. I looked back and said, you give head too? Yeah. Alrighty then. Now it's time to turn into a top. I didn't have no lashes, no nails, no hair, no nothing. I was really boyish. I was in fam. I flipped over on my back. That boy got the... Before I knew it, my deep voice came out. No. And me, I know it's hard to tell with all of this and being pretty and whatnot, but when I'm getting service, because you know, I always talk about getting head and doing all this stuff, but when the tables are turned on me and he down there on me, I turn into a whole new person. When I tell you aggressive, I started ramming his head down there. I was choking him like it was, whew, child. And he was, you know, doing that to himself while he was servicing me. And then we both climaxed. We're done. This is great. Had a great night. He not putting his clothes back on. What all? He tried to start up another conversation. So tell me about yourself. I'm ready for you to go. We can't talk. What? Oh, girl. Naughty in love. I don't blame him. So I'm sitting there drained. You know me, I am tired, I am flustered. I just got the best ass eating ever. And it's just, I'm ready to go to sleep. So we talking for a cool, you know, like maybe 10 more minutes. And then, you know me, I slided in there. So when was you, oh, I thought we was going another round. Oh. Well, okay. He thought I was gonna give him some more head. He wasn't bigger than me. I have a golden rule. If I'm bigger than you, you're not gonna get that much service that night, love. You're gonna have to bring it on over here and on dot. So I had to let him know. I was like, my jaw's hurt. He was like, no, that's fine, I got you. Ooh. Before I knew it, he was back to eating his ass. You know me, I'm a very goofy person in the sexual scene. Like, I'm not serious. I hate serious people like during sex. Like, I mean, we wasn't having sex because he offered to. He wanted to. I wish I would. That nasty shit take my vagina? I had to let him know. No, baby. Go back down. But I'm very goofy. Like, he was doing it so good. Like, I remember it was Migos walking like I talk and playing, girl. I'm sitting there on all fours, girl. Look, just twerking on his face, and he just eating it. And he laughing. He like, oh my God, you so silly. Like, yeah, you... I give props where props is due. While he was back there, I look back like, boy, you is lit. Like, just like that, like, I'm a hoe. And so, he eating the bitch down, then he flip a bitch back over, so he start going again. So me, I'm about to nut for the second time. But before it happened, he say he about to nut. And then he asked me, well, shit, can you swallow my shit? Hold the fuck up. You got me fucked up. Killed my whole mood. I don't know why that really just pissed me off. I went from getting my whole life to, you got the audacity to ask me to swallow you? Oh my. But then I remember he laid up on his back next to me, like we side by side looking at the ceiling. Hey. You know me, I'm a freak bitch. So I stood up over him. I was like, let me try something. So bitch, I squatted over his face, like sat on his face literally, like but I'm squatting. I'm not really sitting down. He got, girl, if you never had your ass ate, like when somebody's laying on their back and then you stand over their face and then squat, try it. When I tell you, he hit everything. He hit everything, bro. He did the do. This video is not gonna get monetized. I don't know how to not be honest. I have to keep it a stack with my people. I'm about to do a mukbang. A mukbang is coming, so I gotta do some YouTube content, girl. This right here, I know YouTube ain't gonna give me no money for this. And I remember before I knew it, while he was, it just felt so good. I just, and yeah. And then, you know, he climaxed, and you know, we're back at square one again. I'm tired. Okay, it's time for you to go this time. We're not doing 3 rounds. And then we standing up, like slowly walking towards the door, you know, while we chatting. And then he stopped and say, I think I know you. You know, at this point, I have a little platform on Instagram, so I'm like, oh, why you wait till now? Don't tell nobody don't you tell nobody you know me. This never happened, girl. This is a mistake. And he was like, yeah, you got a photographer, don't you? He was like, his name Josh? Yeah. Because I did have a photographer in Atlanta named Josh. And he was like, yeah, I seen it in some magazine somewhere. Well, no. I wanted to lie and say you did see me in a magazine, because, you know, who don't want to be in a magazine? But then he started describing the type of shoot it was, and it was just not me. He had really the wrong person, but it was crazy, but I really thought he knew me, girl. I think I was gonna have to kill him that night, girl. Not a damn soul gonna know that had me. No. See, y'all know the story, y'all don't know the face. I can't let y'all know what he looked like, girl. Y'all are dragging. But yeah, I escorted him on out. I remember after that night, I brushed my teeth 12 times, took 3 baths, washed my sheets 6 times, and prayed. He got me. But the hoe in me, I make the most out of a bad situation. Well, that's all for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It was very, very graphic. I'm gonna have to work on my cursing and my content, because but y'all love me because I'm raw. And I'm a real ass bitch. Give a fuck about a nigga. Big Birkin bag, whole 5, 6 figures. Stripes on my, so you call this pussy fucking on a scamming ass. I like her because I feel like we ghetto friend. I feel like we both ghetto, bitch. But anyways, make sure you leave a big thumbs up, subscribe, tell your friends about me. More story times and more content is coming. I'm here on YouTube to stay, and I'm not going nowhere. Thank you for watching. Don't use Jack.